Very warm welcome to yet another session in APAC Energy, Tech and Innovation Conclave. My name is Sudhir Gautam, Resident Editor and Head for South India with the APAC News Network. Just to take you through inaugural session, we had an amazing inaugural ceremony with participation from eminent speakers and policymakers from across the country. We were joined by Manu Srivastava, Principal Secretary to Madhya Pradesh for the energy sector, who is a pioneer in the energy sector. Mr. A.K. Jana, Managing Director, Indraprastha Gas Limited. A. Venu Prasad, a senior bureaucrat with the state of Punjab, who is the Managing Director for Punjab State Power Corporation, and also from the the Government of India, Niti Aayog. We were joined by Rajnath Ram, Advisor for Power and Energy, and also from the industry, we were joined by Reji Kumar Pillai, President, India Smart Grid Forum, and Chairman, Global Smart Grid Federation. With this, I would like to call upon our next speaker, who is from the state, which is the pioneer in the technological innovations. At the same time, it's the leader in the e-governance, and they are also taking up various innovative initiatives in the energy sector. We are joined by eminent speaker, Mr. S. Ramana Reddy, the Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Non-Conventional Energy Development Corporation of Andhra Pradesh. Welcome, Mr. Ramana. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We would like to hear from you, the state government of Andhra Pradesh in the space of energy, especially the renewable energy, is taking many initiatives, not just the solar, wind, but also I heard about various pumped hydrogen system and all that. Since there is a kind of fluctuating energy supply in the solar and wind energy systems, we would like to hear the various innovations, the technology integration that are being taken up by the Renewable Energy Corporation, a PSU like NRED-CAP. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for giving the opportunity to speak over the occasion. So, of course, Andhra is a pioneering state in terms of renewable energy. So, we have established a capacity of more than 8,500 megawatt of renewable energy. So, all put together, the solar will be around 4,200, remaining is wind. So, in addition to this established solar and wind capacity, we are planning to set up 10,000 megawatts of solar power plants, especially to meet the agriculture sector demand in Andhra Pradesh. So this is the biggest ever planned by in a single state in India. So 10,000 in one go, especially to meet agriculture sector demand. So keeping this renewable energy so big in the entire energy mix, which is crossing more than 50% of the total energy installed capacity. Simultaneously, we are planning to energy storage solutions. Wherever there is a huge renewable energy capacity added to the grid, there will be huge balances of grid imbalances and other issues will come. So keeping this in view, we are planning to set up a pumped hydro storage solutions in Andhra Pradesh. So as a part of this initiative, we have taken up a survey in entire Andhra Pradesh to identify the potential available in terms of pumped hydro storage. So we have identified more than 29 locations across Andhra Pradesh. All put together, the capacity will be more than 32 gigawatt. So out of these 29 locations, after due deliberations, on priority in the first phase, we have taken up 7 locations to go ahead to DPR level on the actual construction phase. So these 7 locations DPR activity is going on right now. These 7 locations all put together capacity will be 6.3 gigawatt. So now DPR preparation activity is going on. So we will be completing the DPRs by 2023. So with this, our energy mix will be purely renewable will be more than 50%. So coupled with the energy storage, so there will be a proper grid balance will be there. So there will in thermal also. So we will not have we need not go for establishing amount of more and more thermal. So keeping the future growth of the sector. So this is the whole scenario in Andhra Pradesh. In addition to this solar, wind, and pumped hydro storage, now even we are thinking to go for this green hydrogen production. The Government of India recently has announced a national hydrogen mission the program. So very soon, I think they will be releasing the guidelines. So Andhra is keen to participate in that initiative also. So being a pioneering state, and it has taken so many innovative steps in terms of promotion of renewable energy. That is another upcoming area where we are thinking. So in addition, keeping all this aside, we are even facilitating the investors and developers who want to set up renewable energy power plants in Andhra Pradesh, and they can sell elsewhere other than Andhra, outside Andhra. So keeping that in view, we have announced a renewable energy export policy also. So under this initiative, whoever is the investor or developer wants to set up renewable energy power plants in Andhra, we will facilitate, we will allocate the land, we will facilitate other things required for them. They can set up a power plants here, and they can directly connect to the ISTS CTO transmission lines. They can sell power outside anywhere in India. So these are the major initiatives of Andhra Pradesh. In addition to this waste to energy power plants, two power plants converting municipal solid waste into energy. So those are nearing commission. Maybe in another couple of months we will be commissioning. One will be in Visakhapatnam and another will be in Guntur. So these two are being set up by Jindal Waste Energy Corporation Limited. So these are the, in nutshell, the overall the energy renewable energy scenario in Andhra Pradesh. So all these initiatives have been taken to get the energy at a lower cost. So compared to open market, that is one aspect. And second aspect is government of India has set a target of 175 gigawatt by 2022. As a part of that initiative also, we are taking this into next level, even by allowing other people to set up a power plants under renewable energy export policy. So these are the major initiatives taken by government of AP.
Amazing, sir. Glad to know this system of coming up with solar farms, solar and wind farms at the same time. They can sell. They are coming up with a policy where they can sell it to not just Andhra Pradesh but to other states as well. We would like to know to what extent the emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, IoT, these information, the emerging, the modern information technology are being used, are being integrated in the power systems of Andhra Pradesh. At the same time, Andhra Pradesh also has the coastal area. Is it using the sea area, the sea fronts for the floating solar systems?
Yeah, right now floating solar, we are not concentrating on the seashore areas because there are so many turbulences and disturbances. But other than sea areas, we have many water bodies, big water bodies, reservoirs. So we are thinking if any developer investor wants to set up a floating solar, so we will consider in allocating that area for the solar power plants. But other aspects where we are thinking to tap the potential of seashore areas is we are thinking to set up wave energy power plants in Andhra Pradesh. So we are in discussion with an Israeli and Portugal-based firms who are experts in setting up wave energy power plants. So very soon we will be setting up a demo kind of pilot study wave energy power plants in coastal Andhra Pradesh. That is one area. Another area we are taking up a potential survey to identify the tidal-based power plant, because this is also globally established practice, and elsewhere in especially in European countries, many countries they have set up a tidal and wave energy power plants. So this is the one area where we are targeting to identify the potential, being because Andhra is having more than 970 kilometers of coastline, so a
Yeah,
huge opportunity is there. So we
yeah.
want to tap this potential. So we are working with the National Institute of Ocean Technology to study this entire coastline, identify the existing potential, especially wave and tidal energy. So in that line, we are working with NIOT. So, and regarding second issue which you have raised is use of IoT based technologies. Yes, we are using this IoT based technologies for substation automation and feeder separation, feeder management, and load shedding, and load dispatch management. For all these things, we are extensively using this IoT based technologies. Already the work has been started, and taking this into new level. So we are working very seriously on this issue also.
Thank you very much. So that was Mr. Ramana Reddy, who is the Vice Chairman and Managing Director for Non-Conventional Energy and Development Corporation of Andhra Pradesh, sharing us the best practices and innovation being taken up in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We will look forward for many other projects that you talked about gets implemented soon, and the AP has been on the forefront, and it comes is being the leader, and we get to see many more works that being taken up. Thank you very much, Mr. Ramna, for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks.